Good day everyone, it's Joey here, back with the bonus video for the ABC April 2025 collaboration hosted by Margreth at Seven Plaza and Toni at Crafty by Toni. Now, as you know, I'm only doing one day of this challenge. Other people are doing every day. It's been absolutely marvellous. I did do F for freebie, but that was a slight cheat because it was the April take and make. Really. So this is my day. So as I said previously, I'm doing the letter T because it's the 23rd of April. And I've decided that I'm going to do all the prompts that Margreth and Toni gave, tag, tab, ticket and trifold, mainly the trifold, and tissue paper. I'm doing something at the end. But I've also added to this my own, because those were optional. I'm going to do tea. Tea is for tea. And I thought what we could do is have a tea party. So I've got my cup of tea here, because today, this is my British flag because the British love their tea. And today is St George's Day. So I'd like to wish all the English YouTubers and crafters and all my friends back in England a happy St George's Day. Sorry I never had the flag of St George, which is the flag of England. So I've only got the Union Jack. So I hope, but it's British. It's tea, isn't it? So there we go. I thought we'd leave that out. I've got my, now all the English will know this, the British will know this, my fondant fancies. I'm in Australia, remember, and I got Mr. Kipling's fondant fancies, which I plan to eat throughout the course of this video. I just love them. So that's it. So I thought we'd have a little tea party, a little bit of fun and games. So let me show you what the mate's going to be. It's going to be this tea page. It's an actual whole journal page, and we're going to create this hopefully all today. It may be a long video, but I'll speed it up if necessary. But this is all a digital. It's all a freebie, and I've really worked hard on this one because I wanted, as I was only doing one day in the collaboration, I really wanted to do something special for Margreth and Toni as part of this this wonderful month. So I'll go through it. The main thing is the trifold. The rest is pretty simple. If it goes on too long, I'll speed it up. So what we've got over here is some side pockets, a little journaling spot there. It's called Tasting Notes. The Pemberley Tea Company, which appears throughout. I made that name up. This is a little pocket. Now it fits a Twinings sachet. Will fit in there. I'm presuming they're an international size. If they're not, you can create a little journaling card to go in there or find your own tea bag. Should we get rid of the Union Jack just for the minute? This was from my clowning days. See, you went like that and it changed colour. Madness. So that's that. Now I'll just show you the trifold because this is where it all happens. There's the entrance to the tea room, and on the back is a journaling spot, and then you open it up and it's a lovely afternoon tea picture there, which you can also journal on, a label. Then over here is a ticket, so there we got the ticket in, and the tags, which was another thing. So that's the cake stand and then the tea, and then it opens up this side and we've got another journaling card there, just sewed around. I threw that in because the British love their tea, as I've said, and tea and biscuits, and another tea card. And then it all works to this really lovely interior of a tea shop with these ladies having afternoon tea. So I hope you like it. It's taken me forever to create. So that folds in there, that goes in there, and we'll just stroke this back and pop that in there along with the tea bag. And then finally, just on this side belly band is a journaling card, which is a menu. for afternoon tea, and it lists all the stuff there, and it opens up there. And there are some additional bits in the kit for decorating this, but I'll leave that for your own creativity. So I'll quickly show you the digital, and then we'll get on and make it and have some fun. Now, everything I've shown you was on that prompt list: the tag, tab, ticket, trifold, and tissue paper. Tissue paper hasn't been done. I'm going to show it to you at the end. Another alternative little idea that I do. So this is, I'll do this quickly. This is the main base of the trifold. The lady's having tea. These are the invisible pockets that I do that goes on. And these are the backings, some labels. This is the front, the journaling card, the ticket, and the tea and the tea stand. Some fussy cuts, which I never used. And this is the big journaling card, the tea cards, the bow. This is the tea pocket envelope, some decorative tape, another tea card, and these fussy cuts of these cakes, which I never used. Then I've given you a whole sheet of this paper, which you can create the side pockets and the belly band with. I didn't make them into pockets for you to cut out because I don't know what size you're going to need or what size you want, and it's quite easy to make just a plain side pocket. But what I'd done was I tried to do something based on the Delftware that appears on china, you know, like the blue and white china, but Delftware had a particular brush stroke. So I've tried to recreate that, and then I've given you a washed out version of that, which I'm going to use as the base of my journal page. So that's the digital, available now on Ko-fi, free of charge. So let's get into it then. Let's start off. I want to put the side pockets on. So I've got, this is the page. I just want to, I bought for today some, you know, because I knew we'd be doing tea, some of this Distress Oxide tea dye, and I absolutely love it. I'm just such a vintage photo person. I've never really ventured into the colours because I've got all the Stampin' Up colours from years ago, and they're all still going, so I've never really bought the full range, but I absolutely love this. I really, it's just such a difference to vintage photo. So I've got to do this one as well, so I can have another play with it. What I've been doing is I've been going around. I don't know if you can see Wonder Voice. I don't know if it's because it's the oxide. It could be. Oh, you probably all know all this. I'm probably telling you things you already know. Let me just punch out that. How big do we want it? That'll do. But I just, it's like, it's just so thick and gorgeous. I do like just to go round the edge with the vintage photo. See, I can't quite not use it. Okay, so we're going to pop that there, on there, and we're going to do the side belly band, and I'll get these down and we'll decorate it later. Now, tea is also for thanks, so I want to thank you all the new subscribers, everyone, and old subscribers, everyone who's been leaving comments and really, really being so special. But all the people who buy my kits on Etsy, I thought I was out of camera then. And everyone who buys me a coffee on Ko-fi, that is so lovely. And just and everyone who buys my full kits on Etsy, because you know, that's why I make my living. I just want to thank people who bought me coffees, everyone, and especially Kaz, Jenny and Joey, Holly Hot Girl, Pam and Rosie. just to highlight you guys. So thank you very much. It's been wonderful. I hit this week 3,000 subscribers, which is just absolutely incredible, because I'm not, you know, I'm just a digital person. And to have that amazing amount of support is just wonderful, you know. Because I've only been doing this since sort of like, well, Christmas, wasn't it? I've done the Christmas gift, like a hands-on thing, you know, hands-on actually making stuff on camera. Before, my YouTube channel was just my little 2-minute slideshows of my kits. So it's wonderful. I'll still do them slideshow when I bring out a new kit. There's one coming out soon. I can't talk about it. I can't talk about it because it's a secret. It's a secret with someone else. So probably said too much already. But it's really exciting. That's beginning of May. Okay, let's just, and I'll put this to the side, and then we can do the more exciting bits. I don't think I have to click that, do you? Does it do that? Okay, let's do the fun bits. We'll do the trifold card. I'm winging this a bit. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing. Okay, so we want to put these on, which I've cut everything out. Now, you've got to make sure you get these on the right way. So just do a double check. It's opposite to what you think, if that makes sense. So this is probably the trickiest bit. So let's do the middle one first. I hope you're all well and you had a lovely Easter. I had too much as usual. God, I'm so over limp bunnies. Oops. Show me on camera. So you can trim around this afterwards. You know what you should do beforehand, and I haven't done it. I'll quickly do it, bear with me. It's just distress the inside bit, because if anything shows up, you know, you don't quite get it lined up, it's not so obvious. Just do that quick. You can do it once it's stuck down too, which we will do. Okay. Yeah, ate too much. After I've eaten those cakes, those plate over there, and I did buy some English crumpets as well, which I thought, oh no, it's a bit strong bringing them on as well. So I've got those. Once that, I'm going on a diet, because I've really put on some weight. I didn't have sugar for 2 years, and then I went to a birthday party, had birthday cake, and I've been eating sugar ever since, and that was about 18 months ago. And it just makes you want to eat. You have sugar, it makes you want to eat, not necessarily sweet things, it just makes you want to eat carbs and all that. So anyway, it works for me. If I go on no sugar, then I don't crave. Once it's out of the system, I don't crave all the carbohydrate bread or anything like that. So everyone has their different things, doesn't it? Some things work for some people, others don't. Right, so you've got to trim this up. This is, you never get it 100%. But does it matter? No. Right, this is where vintage photo comes into its own, because it hides a multitude of sins. I'm just going to trim that bit off with the knife. There's a bit too much to hide with vintage photo. I'm just thinking, when we've done this, we do the pockets. It's nice, isn't it? I hope you like it. So it took forever to create. Okay, that closes. Right, let's get the pockets. I've got all the bits cut out here. Excuse me, all the wrapping. Right, let's just put that to the side. I've a tidy up and a cup of tea. I've got the posh china out today. Because it's, you know, I usually have my Galway Castanelli mug, which I have got. Let's fill up with her tea sitting on the side. Anyone who knows me, that cup, this cup, it's not enough tea for me. I'm a big tea drinker. God, if you know how many cups of tea I have in a day. Right, she's over here. Make sure you get it right. You can sort of line it up with the other picture. Okay, make sure that's firmly down. That one goes there. I had so many hot cross buns as well. Now I know they don't have hot cross buns. Well, I believe they don't have hot cross buns in the US and probably the European countries, but they do, I know, in Canada and here in Australia and in the UK. It's a bun with currants in it and it's got a cross on it, and you have it traditionally on Good Friday. But the shops start selling them on Boxing Day. I think they do it as a joke because it's a very Easter thing. So we had heaps of those too. Right, I'm just going to clip them off just to make sure they don't come off. And then I'll just get the ephemera ready for that. So we've got that going in, so that's all done. Then all these tea cards. I've got this little thing here. I wanna right, so that's done. This needs some string on it. So let's get some blue string. Just get these ready to go in. I want to show you how to do that tea bag holder. Okay, that one's done. These are all done. We've got to do that next, so it can go back. And this one, I just want to put a little don't know if I'm going to be able to thread all that. I'm using this, you know, the string off of a tea bag. Well, let's go with it if we're going to do it. Wow. Sorry, opening camera. Right, and then we need to just finish this one off. Okay, so let's get them. But still, let's quickly go around this. Right, I just want to, on this tricard, this tin grace lady. Just want to put it along there. So it's tea and grace and it's got a teapot on it. Okay, so that's all done. We could start filling this up. We can put that in there, and that one, the tea, and the no, put that one there, that one, that there, so put that over there, and the other one, let me just close that up for a minute. And that's all ready to go in. So I just want to show you next how to put this together. I mean, it's really simple when you cut it out, but I'd just with the tin hole oxide, I've just done the inside of there to make that thing. Now a little tip when doing this is I put this in when I glue so it doesn't all stick together. If there's any glue that's a bit wayward, so when I stick it down, just put that there and it just oh, I didn't, should have be able to do it. Well, I don't know, should put a bit of card behind it, or I'm going to do it, I'm going to leave it, but you know, punch that out. And I'm going to, what should we have, put that one in, I like that colour blue better. So that's it, really simple. Then I'd go round with that. So we've got that ready. So what we've got left to do is we could do the decorate the page. Let's bring the page back. And I've got these strips, so I want to decorate, and I've got this tasting. I just want to put that up there, like that. And I need the bow. And for that. Okay, so I think we'll put that about there. So that needs to go on there. Right, let's do that. There. Just get my blue book. I mean, you can use this however you want. This is just what I wanted to do. You can play around with them. A lot of people have been doing it. It's absolutely marvellous. And this just goes on there and it becomes a little flap there. Let's put that on like that. And we can stick this bow on the top to finish that off. Okay, snip that off the bottom there. And I've got another one to go along here. Okay, that's looking good, looking good. We're getting there, we're getting there. Oh, this one goes. Where did I have this? Sorry, I'm just looking. Sorry. Oh, I don't know. Let's put it there, shall we? Where it went. And on this one, tab, because tab was one of the words, so we just put this little tab, all included in the kit. God, I made a mess of that. Let's just put this on. Fold that back. Let that dry. There's the other tag. What happened to the label? Okay, and I'm going to put this. It says T for 2. So I'm just going to put this down the bottom here. Run it along there. T for 2. And I'm going to do some pearls. Now, whenever I put a pearl on anything, who do I immediately think of? Our friend Lorette of Vintage Paper Girl. The queen of the pearls. Let's get rid of that because I can't stand the mess. Okay, well, that's a bit screwy. Fine for now. So we'll close that up. secondary slip. The reason I've offset this belly band rather than having it in the center is because I didn't want to obscure this this lovely picture. So, well, I think it's lovely, I should say. I think it's lovely. Is that everything? I think that's it. I think it's sort of nearly done. I'm looking around to check them. We've done that quite quick. Now, I'll just mark all these off. We've done the tag, loads of tags. We've done the tab on the top of the journaling card. There was the ticket, which we done, and the trifold. And the tissue paper I'm going to show you, and we've done tea. So I think we can say that this collaboration is done. Now look, there's all these bits left over, teapots and all that you can use to decorate that journaling card inside, you know, or do what you want, create whatever you want with this. There's so many bits to it. Now, before I go, I just wanted to show you, I didn't want to foul on the tissue paper, so I just want to show you something that I do that may be of interest. Now, as you can see, I've created this page with, this is all the paper, this is the washed out paper in the kit on copy paper. This is what it looks like when you print it on Epson matte presentation paper, and this is, as you can see, the same pattern, but it's fabric. It's a fabric flip. Now it's not really fabric, it is fabric, but it's not fabric, because, and I stuck this on there, you might have seen me, there's one of my circus journal I show, but what I do is Mogamami. So basically this is what the page looks like, just a print out from the kit. Then put the hand cream on it and scrunch it up like you do with Mogamami. If you've never done Mogamami, I've got Gal Agostinelli taught me, so I'll link to her if I can find it, a Mogamami video, or if you just go to Gal, search for Gal Agostinelli Mogamami. You put the hand cream on it, you scrunch the paper up, you do it again, you repeat it, and it ends up like this once it's dried. I'll dry mine overnight. And then what I do is, you know, the one sheet from a napkin, so this is my tissue paper, everyone. The one, I just lay that inside, and just a dab of glue stick. You don't need much. Close that up. Fold that round, then I'll just go around with some scissors. Let me get my big scissors. Don't have to do it carefully, because what we're going to do next is sew round that. I mean, she could just glue it and trim it. I better all use pinking shears, would work. And you end up with that. It just feels like fabric. Look, and I mean, I think it's brilliant. Obviously, I didn't invent Mogamami, but I use it because I don't have much fabric. And I just think it's nice. There's so many lovely digitals out there, you know, people who do the patterns and that. And if you're doing a particular journal and you like coordinate, or you haven't got any fabric that goes with it, you can do this. And you can, once you've made it and it becomes a sheet, you can put, I'm folding it over because I want it, you know, that side. And what's nice is it's like automatic repeat on the back. Just stick two sheets together like that, another sheet of Mogamami on top of this, sew it, and I create things like this. This is again, it's Mogamami. This was a little pouch. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a fabric pouch that I sewed together. I made it for this project I was doing, I think for one of the stack challenges. But it's just, this was just coffee dyed paper. No, it was jelly print on coffee dyed paper. So that's the jelly print, and I put, before I jelly printed, I put the coffee dyed paper and then put sewing paper, sewing tissue paper on top, then jelly printed it. And then when it was all dry, I've done the Mogamami with the hand cream on it. So I hope I don't forget to link that. But anyway, that was just a little side thing. I thought I didn't use tissue in the main thing. So anyway, there we go. Doesn't it look great? I hope you have loads of fun with this one. Thank you again to Margreth and Toni for such a spectacular month. It's been really fun. I hope everyone's pleased with it, seeing it's only done one day. But I will be back we'll be going back to once a month. I've done a couple of bonus videos with the Easter was a bonus, and that just a normal take and make on the first Saturday of every month, unless I'll get some inspiration and do one mid-month. But the next one obviously will be pretty soon, next week or something, because it's May. God, where's this year going? It'll be May in another week, so that's coming as normal, and that's a nice one, not as full blown as this one, because it's like 7 pages or something in this one. This was quite an intensive design. It's a lovely one. It's a candy store, so there's a little thing. It's a stuff pocket, similar to Grandma's attic, but a little bit different. So there we go. I hope you have a lot of fun with this one, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Oh no, I'll see you in a week. Okay, I've got to go. Love you lots. Bye.